Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your monthly reading. Oh, and this is for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate the journey. Just every day I'm just thrilled with what's been happening with this channel. I will get on tomorrow and work out some dates to do card readings, feedback sessions. I've got some busy months. I don't think I've got a free weekend in July, and I think August is half booked out. So very busy time of the year. Now, if the readings don't resonate with you, please make sure that you check out other aspects of your natal chart. Your moon, your rising and your ascendant. You can do that via Cafe Astrology. Very easy chart to use there. So let's see. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And you have the Six of Cups coming out here. Now, I love the Six of Cups. The card itself talks of nostalgia, reminiscing, old times, times when you were a child, those sort of energies. What it does come up with in readings is a lot different to this. So sometimes it talks about childhood trauma, childhood conditioning, can talk about your own children, and often it takes us back to the past to say something is returning from our past to have another go around. Can be a friend, family member. Somebody is coming in here. Look, you expected them. You're waiting for them here. So you're waiting for somebody to come back from the past. Okay, they have had enlightenment. And now you have a choice of whether to accept this person back or not. But you may not trust the energy here. Okay, but you've got to decide. Look, you've been waiting. But I feel like they've had an enlightenment. They're coming back because they've woken up. They've had that awakening here. But you've been waiting. So you know they're on their way. So if you're a person that's not waiting for someone to come back to you from the past, then this isn't your reading. Okay. Seven of Cups coming in here. So we're talking about illusion, delusion, confusion. This can be about having lots of choices, but it also can be about being confused about what choices you're being offered here. Okay, we do have the card Leo, Sag, Aries, particularly Leo with this card. Someone who may have had lots of options in the past, but narrowing their options down. Seven of Pentacles coming in here. So something about manifesting the future, putting down seeds. I'll give it a good read at the end. Someone coming in with an offer, a solid, stable offer. Oh, something that will finish out a cycle here. There's a cycle being concluded. Maybe the cycle of being single for some of you. Three of Cups. They could have walked away from another relationship to be with you here, or from a lot of options. Eight of Wands, something happening very, very quickly. Energy of speed. Careful about boundaries, understanding the need for boundaries with this. So this person may not have done the right thing, especially with the Seven of Swords there. This person could be in this energy of an earth sign here, but I feel like this is you matching energy for energy here with this Pentacles card. Look at this. Stable new beginning. Okay, let's have a good look at this one. For me, it's you've been waiting for somebody from your past to come back. I feel like they've gone through their own awakening here. They've been enlightened. The thing is now, either you didn't trust this person before, or they may have done something like ghosted you in the past, walked away without giving you a good explanation, or chosen someone else over you here. But they've definitely walked away from you. This is now a choice of whether you move towards this person or whether you walk away. I feel like this is happening with all the twin flames at the moment. So it's very much this feel of this twin flame reading here. So certainly if you have a twin flame or soulmate that you've been waiting to return, this is all the energy you're looking for here. This person could have made a choice over you in the past. I feel like they're looking back now at all the options and all the things they could have done, and I feel like they've realised they've made a mistake and now they're coming in. They want to make an offer. I feel like they've left the past energy behind. So they could have been a player, could have had lots of options, or they could have been in a relationship. Whichever way it goes, this person is now ready to drop this relationship or whatever was going on in order to come towards you. There is a closing out of cycles here. So because it's a steady, stable offer, it may mean that you go from, maybe you've been single for a while, but you're definitely moving in a different direction. The 8 and 9 of Wands here, this is messages coming in very quickly, but the 9 of Wands talks about previous wounding. It talks about, not wanting to be stung again. But I feel like this person's energy is completely different here. So even though if you met this person a while ago, they obviously still are the same person, but their energy is different. They're much more grounded. They're much more, they understand what happened. They understand what went wrong in the past. They understand how they did things, and they're coming back with a very different sort of attitude to what they left with. It's very, very, it's like they're much more in touch with themselves. I feel like perhaps when you had them in before, they were very half-hearted about the relationship. Maybe that's what made you feel a bit sort of like the energy wasn't above board. It was sort of a little dishonest, because it feels to me like perhaps they were feeling feelings before and they ran, or they were feeling feelings and they got out quick before it got too serious. But there's this feeling here that they got away very quickly, but it's taken them a long time to come back, because I think they've realised that maybe they did the wrong thing in the past, and now they've got to come back and sort of fess up to that. Whatever it is, whether it's because they had other options, another person, whether they were just worried by this whole thing, they've manifested it back. So they wanted this relationship back again. But feeling like they're coming in with a very different energy now. They're much softer than they were before. So maybe they were a little jaded before and a bit unhappy. Maybe that was the issue or the problem. But now it's like they're coming in a much sort of softer, more determined, more serious energy here. So the card of Thorns has come out with that. And it says, weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So that's very nice, Capricorn. So someone's on their way back to offer you stability. They're a very different person to what they were before. Maybe the nuts and bolts are the same, but very different energy here. So they're serious about what they've got to offer. Have a great June.